कि मैं अपने लहजे को तब्दील कर नहीं सकता, मैं अपने लहजे को तब्दील कर नहीं सकता, बला से जाए अगर कारोबार जाता है। इस लड़ाई के लिए हमने लड़ना है, स्टेटहुड के लिए हमने लड़ना है। इन द एंड पोशी तेरा एतबार जाता है, सफ़ेद पोशी तेरा एतबार जाता है अगर चिराग हवाओं से हार जाता है। आगे बढ़ने में खतरा है मौत का, लेकिन मैं पीछे हटता हूँ तो सारा बेकार जाता है। बीमारी ड्रग्स की, जितने मर्जी हम कुछ करें, लेकिन हमारे बच्चे जो हैं, ये है पॉइंट है इसमें यार, वो सबसे बड़ा, दैट इज़ द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज। देयर आर सम पीपल फ्रॉम द पॉलिटिकल फ्रेटर्निटी एंड कॉप्स हु आर इन्वॉल्व। इसकी निशानदेही होनी चाहिए किस आदमी के दौरे हुकूमत में ये वबा, ये बीमारी फैली, वो कौन पुलिस के ऑफिसर थे 1% से, और कौन सियासतदान है और किस सियासी पार्टी से ताल्लुक़ रखते हैं। आई कैन गिव यू प्रूफ्स एंड एश्योरेंस ऑन द फ्लोर ऑफ द हाउस who all are involved. मैं डरता हूँ नहीं सर, मेरे अंदर डर ही नहीं है सर। I will share with you. ओ यार बड़े लिया, चलो बाद में बताऊंगा यार, बैठ दो बैठो। और बच्चे सारे ने सांझे, चलो ठीक है। जहर है दस्तबरदारी मेरे ज़हूर के लिए, मैं इतनी दूर तो नहीं आया बस इतने गुरूर के लिए। काबिल हो ज़हीन हो ना हो ज़फ़ाकश, मगर ज़िंदगी मौत ही है ऐसे मगरूर के लिए। Honorable Speaker, sir, I rise today with gratitude that 31 esteemed members have shown keen interest in deliberating upon matters concerning the departments under my charge. The questions raised and the cut motions moved have already enabled the departments to share the details sought. Yet, your valuable suggestions remain a guiding light, reminding us that the pursuit of excellence is never complete and that there is always room for further refinement. Improvement, after all, is a collective endeavor. Together, through dialogue and constructive criticism, we can strengthen the functioning of these departments and ensure that they serve the people with greater efficiency and purpose. On this occasion, I shall take the opportunity to touch upon each of the departments entrusted to me. I will seek not only to elaborate on the issues raised during today's discussion, but also to respond to the concerned expressions through the questions of honourable members. Allow me, therefore, to begin with the Department of Administrative Reforms, Inspections and Trainings. The ARI Training Department serves as a catalyst for administrative reforms and innovations, promoting a whole-of-government approach by ensuring coordination and convergence across departments in the implementation of policies and reforms. Through its reform-driven initiatives, the ARN Training Department is committed to fostering a responsive, accountable and citizen-centric administration that strengthens governance, improves public service outcomes. This year, the department has launched a single-window online portal for processing recruitment rules and introduced the online NDC system. These game-changing digital initiatives have drastically reduced physical interface, minimized paperwork, and accelerated processing time, thereby enhancing efficiency and transparency. Operating in a mission-oriented framework, the department is driving systematic change by conducting regular administrative inspections. These inspections aim to identify procedural delays, eliminate redundant requirements, and remove bottlenecks that hinder effective service delivery. In the upcoming financial year, the Department of ARI in Trainings will focus on driving administrative reforms and strengthening governance through the key priorities which shall be included: institutional capacity building through targeted training programs to enhance skills and competencies, accelerate digitization initiatives to modernize processes, undertake processes re-engineering to improve efficiency and responsiveness, strengthening governance mechanism through the conduct of systematic inspections across departments and introduction of robust performance monitoring frameworks, establishment of effective follow-up mechanisms to ensure accountability, ease of governance through simplifying rules and procedures to reduce complexity, updating obsolete recruitment rules and promoting greater interdepartmental coordination for seamless policy implementation, process re-engineering and administrative practice by recommending reforms for simplification of rules, encouraging adoption of outcome-oriented administrative practices, fostering innovation in governance to improve service delivery. Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir Administrative Reforms Commission to translate the department's vision into actionable reforms and provide strategic direction for long-term administrative transformation. I now move to the Department of Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs. Food security is not merely a welfare measure, it is a fundamental right and a cornerstone of social justice. In this spirit, Jammu and Kashmir state has emerged as a national leader in forming the public distribution system. Let me inform the House that J&K is among the first states to fully adopt the Government of India's smart public distribution system. Implementing all core components including ration card management system, supply chain management system, rightful targeting, Mera Ration mobile application and route optimization, saving approximately 2 crores annually. These reforms have drastically enhanced transparency, efficiency and cost-effective, ensuring food reaches every day. Presently, 16.4 lakh households comprising 67.37 lakh beneficiaries under NAFSA in Jammu and Kashmir are eligible and continue to receive free food grains every month under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. While under Antodaya Yojana, households receive 35 kgs of food grains per household per month, free of cost, while priority household beneficiaries receive 5 kg per person per month free of cost. In addition, food grains are made available to non-priority households and PHH at highly subsidized rates, ensuring that no deserving family is deprived of essential food support. The department continues to safeguard vulnerable sections from impact of price fluctuations in the open market. J&K has achieved 100% FPS automation across the across the state, which has benefited over 102 lakh citizens under multiple schemes. Though on account of cap on food grain allocation by union government, the bifurcation of ration card has been put on hold. Allocation by the union of government, you have to understand this thing. This concern has been raised by the honorable members of this House time and again. In this regard, the department is working hard to quantify and project additional allocation demand with Government of India so that this ban is lifted. Additionally, the department is working out on a solution to meet these additional requirements out of the savings, post weeding out of duplicities, etc. I am hopeful that in near future we will be able to lift them up. I want to further inform the House that we have achieved 100% integration of migrants database with the ration card management system in Kashmir division, and integration in Jammu division is being done in mission mode to enable beneficiaries to avail benefits under PDS and to facilitate that their access to various other government welfare schemes. Upgradation of POS machines LO to L1 integrated with weighing scale using biometric encryption and iris scanner, which is the latest protocol of UIDAI, is in its final stage. This will mark J&K as the first state to shift from L0 to L1 under Smart PDS. Further, as a sequel, State Project Implementation Team has been established on the Smart PDS project to provide technical guidance and training for upskilling of the field staff. As committed earlier, the department has commenced the provision of additional food grains under SAAY free of cost to all eligible beneficiaries with effect from April 2025 onwards, aiming to further strengthen food security for the most economically vulnerable sections of society. Under this scheme, the government is providing approximately 2093.90 tons of additional ration every month. Creation of new ration cards is to be initiated after 1/4/2026. This requires 100% eKYC in NAFSA, non-NAFSA ration cards and cleansing of data base through deletion of fake, bogus ration cards, which is on advanced stage. This will save food grains, and same can be allocated for creation of new bifurcation of ration cards. In order to enhance FPS viability, the existing FPs are to be rationalized, the guidelines for which are already notified under SO 41. The process shall be completed shortly in close coordination with all the honorable MLAs. Giving due consideration to the underlying norms, we also intend to introduce distribution of pulses, oil, millets and other commodities in FPS through NAFED and FPOs to ensure availability of quality items at fair price, thereby enhancing earnings of fair price shop dealers. Consumer protection remains a key pillar of good governance. For grievance redressal, powers have been delegated to assistant and deputy controllers to directly file complaints in consumer courts. An e-platform, e-Jagriti, has been launched in January 2025 to digitize and streamline consumer dispute redressal, offering a paperless, contactless, and efficient platform for filing complaints, tracking case status, and assessing information, and to make consumer justice faster and more accessible, on which online payment gateways have been made functional. Under SASKI, Mankotia Sahab, Siski nahi hai, na Sakshi hai. Under SASKI, an amount of 4 crores has been allocated.
Yes.
Siskiyan to le aate hamara journal state leti diya. Infrastructure and make legal metrology department more vibrant. This includes deployment of 20 mobile laboratory fitted vehicles to reinforce market surveillance and consumer safety. Sare districts ke liye ki. For energy security, the petroleum infrastructure is being augmented across JNK. A common user facility at Bajalta with 1.3 million empty storage capacities nearing completion. New LPG bottling plant at Jablipura, Anantnag is being explored to enhance supply resilience. Under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana 2.0, leftover eligible women shall be provided with LPG connection free of cost. This is over and above the existing 35 lakh connections in the state. Jammu and Kashmir plans to establish a state food commission which shall act as a announcement for effective NAFSA implementation. For effective last mile delivery, new fair price shops and sales centers are being planned in remote, border and difficult areas. Jammu and Kashmir today stands as a shining example of how technology-driven governance can ensure rightful targeting, fiscal savings, and guaranteed right to food for every deserving citizen. I now move to the Department of Information and Technology. The Information Technology Department of Jammu and Kashmir State continues to play a pivotal role in advancing the government's vision of transparent, efficient, inclusive, and citizen-centric governance. Through digital transformation, building upon the strong foundation laid in recent years, the department now enters a decisive phase where digital infrastructure, resilience, data-driven governance, and service automation converge to deliver measurable outcomes for citizens. IT department has consistently pursued a layered and focused digital strategy anchored in reliable connectivity, robust data infrastructure, and secure digital platforms. This approach ensures that technology acts as a true enabler of inclusive growth, equitable service delivery, and enhanced administrative efficiency. Over the year, the number of online government services has grown significantly, bringing government closer to a citizen through faceless, paperless, cashless, and presence-less service delivery. In the coming financial year, the department shall adopt an outcome-oriented and future-ready digital governance model, guided by the principle line to online, Q to QR, ask only once, my data, secure by design and privacy by default. The digital J&K vision shall continue to be implemented in a phased manner following the principle of think big, start small, scale fast. The Information Technology Department proposes to implement several transformative initiatives in financial year 26-27 to strengthen digital infrastructure, which include establishment of IT parks in Jammu and Srinagar. Augmentation of state data center to support growing digital services. Augmentation of state data centers to support growing digital services and ensure high availability by enhancing compute and storage capacity and modernizing infrastructure integration with government cloud platforms to enable a hybrid cloud model, ensuring better scalability, reliability, and availability of critical government applications. Establishment of a secure cloud-based data lake data exchange. This shall consolidate data from departments, citizen platforms, IoT systems, and external sources for evidence-based policy making, improve data quality, and support advanced analytical for better service delivery. Integration of Bhashini with websites and digital platforms so that web content services and interfaces become multilingual and accessible in Indian, local J&K specific languages. The implementation of Bhashini shall be transformative step towards building an inclusive, citizen-centric and accessible digital governance ecosystem across the union territory and state. I now move to the Transport Department. In order to provide citizens with modern, safe and sustainable mobility, the Government of Jammu and Kashmir has undertaken several transformative initiatives. Towards digital governance, the government started online facilities for corrections in date of birth and change of address in licenses, transition to a faceless and paperless model for service delivery, driving licenses delivered at citizens' doorsteps immediately after passing the test, Institute of Driving Training and Research, IDTR Jammu. A professional driver training institute is now a reality. The IDTR at Kot Bhalwal, spanning 100 canals with an investment of 17 crores, commenced trial on 14 January 2025. To enhance vehicle safety and protect the environment, we are moving from manual inspection to technology-driven fitness testing. Electronic evaluation of brakes, suspension and emission is now under implementation. जो रोड एक्सीडेंट्स की आपने बात कही उसमें काफ़ी गिरावट आ जाएगी, उसमें मैं डिटेल से आपको बता दूंगा. द व्हीकल स्क्रैपिंग पॉलिसी हैज़ बीन नोटिफाइड. Applications for modern scrapping centers in Jammu, Samba and Kathua are under process, ensuring all polluting vehicles are systematically phased out. For traffic enforcement and safety, installation of electronic enforcement devices, EEDs, at key location is underway. Under green mobility, in year 2025, JKRTC served 61.79 lakh passengers, including 27.79 lakh women under free travel schemes. We plan to introduce inter-district transport fleet under the OPEX model, replacing aging diesel fleets and zero-emission vehicles. Being conscious of the fact that transport industry provides livelihood to lakhs of families in J&K, we want to take the local transporters on board while switching to green mobility fleet. Randhawa Sahab, aapse bhi baat hogi. Honorable MLAs have raised a general demand of providing RTC buses on various routes. In this regard, Honorable Chief Minister has already informed this House that 200 new buses are being added to our fleet. These buses will be utilized strictly as per the demands raised as per the requirement in various areas across J&K. Under SASKI, the department is procuring 50 new trucks to augment the aging fleet of trucks to J&K. There has been a persistent demand of JKRTC workforce for implementation of 7th Pay Commission and regularization of services of consolidated staff, which has been a concern of honorable members of this House also. In this regard, a committee has been constituted recently to examine the demand and furnish its recommendation. Once the recommendations are received, same shall be placed before the Board of Directors of the Corporation for addressing this long pending issue. Honorable Speaker, sir, I now move to Department of Science and Technology. The Science and Technology Department functions through two key institutions, JAKEDA, which drives clean and renewable energy, and JKSTIC, which promotes scientific temper research and innovation. In line with the national target of net zero carbon emissions by 2070, JAKEDA is integrating renewable energy into governance and daily life. 7,500 government buildings have been solarized with a capacity of 76 megawatts, and work is underway on 2,500 more. By the end of this current financial year, cumulative capacity will reach 320 MW, saving significant electricity expenditure. Under Model Solar Village program, one village per district is being developed under PM Surya Ghar scheme to showcase community level adoption of solar energy. Likewise, solar agriculture pumps under PM Kusum program, 4100 pumps have been installed, 800 more are underway, ensuring assured irrigation and reducing diesel dependence. To boost establishment of small hydro projects, 7 projects of 35.25 MWs have been commissioned, 35 projects of 84 megawatts are under development, and preparatory work of 25 more sites is underway. Rupees 18 crores have been allocated for shrines and tourist locations for solar lighting. Likewise, rupees 10 crores for hybrid solar plants and high mask lights at playgrounds and public spaces have been allocated. मैं डोगरी भी बोली सकना. Over 50,000 solar street lights have been installed in various villages across J&K. 20,000 more are being added in the current financial year. As a support to tribal areas, distribution of 12,500 biomass cook stoves and 2,500 solar home lights have been done. A 100 kW floating solar project on Dal Lake has been commissioned alongside pilots for solar EV charging stations. Honorable Speaker, sir, the Jammu and Kashmir Science, Technology and Innovative Council is backbone of our efforts to promote science, research and innovation. A regional science center, Srinagar, developed at a cost of rupees 182 crores, is nearing completion this year. Biotechnology parks established in Kathua and Handwara with a combined cost of 84.66 crores. Biotechnology Park Kathua is complete. Handwara Park is 75% complete. An amount of 0.50 crores was allocated for operationalization and rupees 0.25 crores for demonstration farms. Preparatory work for regional science centers Jammu has also commenced. There are 274 projects ongoing with 77 new sponsored research and extension programs sanctioned this year. 130 scholarships have been awarded this year with rupees 0.25 crores allocated for scholarships and fellowships. Honorable Speaker, sir, I now move to the Department of Youth Services and Sports. Entrusted with the responsibility of promoting sports culture, engaging youth in constructive activities and creating robust sports infrastructure during the current financial year 25-26, the department has undertaken several initiatives aimed at enhancing youth participation, organizing national and international sports events, and strengthening sports infrastructure at grassroots and institutional level. During current financial year, a total of 60.85 lakh youth have been engaged in various sports activities, out of which 24.45 lakh have been covered through J&K Sports Council and 36.40 lakh through the Directorate of Youth Services and Sports. At present, 92 Khelo India centers are operational, in which 3,000 plus children are being trained for the national and international podiums. The department has successfully conducted a number of major events across J&K. These include 3rd Asian Junior Penchak Slab Championship, 3 national level events in the disciplines of roll ball, tennis court and Senior National Soft Tennis Championship, 1st Water Sports Festival in August 2025 in Dal, National School Games event, 1st National Level Sports Conference titled Srijan J&K Sports, the Making of Legacy, held in January 2026, preparatory activities for conduct of 6th Khelo India Winter Games, conduct of Dastan-e Open activities in all districts with grand event held at Bahu Plaza, Jammu in December 2025. To boost sports infrastructure development, a total of 216 play fields were completed during the current financial year. The Olympic standard swimming pool at Gindum, Rajbagh has been completed. The first ever certified rock climbing wall at MS Stadium, Jammu is under progress and shall be completed this financial year. 2 new youth hostels at Ganderbal and Khelgaon Nagrota have been taken up for execution during the current financial year at an estimated cost of rupees 1541 lakhs and rupees 1522 lakhs respectively. The department organized Rustame J&K, an international level wrestling event, for the first time at MS Stadium Jammu to promote rural sport, in which international wrestlers from Iran, Georgia and Russia participated with the objective of achieving the status of sports capital of the country. During the next financial year, the department shall be prioritizing major infrastructure projects. तो उसे पानी भी नहीं पूछते को है First, A is indoor multi-purpose hall at Khelgaon Nagrota shall be completed. B, establishment of Khelgaon Srinagar at Hyderpura. Wushu Academy shall be taken up in the first stage during 26-27. Establishment of sports club at school clusters across all districts for early nurturing and talent identification. Construction of multi-purpose stadiums at Jakti Migrant Colony. Construction of volleyball, kabaddi, handball and badminton courts in tribal areas for inclusivity of sports. Development of hockey turfs for revival of hockey in areas like Bandurak, Samba, Tral, Baramula, Development of play fields at village and block level across the UT, including border and tribal areas. Establishment of all-weather wrestling akhadas for giving fillip to rural sports. Operationalization of cricket academies at various districts, which is District Srinagar, District Udhampur, District Anantnag, District Jammu, and creation of 4 new academies in Gandarbal, Baramulla, Shopian, Punch, Doda, and Samba. State-of-art Kabaddi centers, 1 each in Jammu division, 1 Kashmir division. So, Bandila. Creation of badminton academies, 1 in each division. A mega indoor sports with proper seating facilities within the city of Jammu for hosting of national and international events and conventions of sports from time to time. Creation of table tennis academies, both 1 in each division, Jammu and Srinagar. Lastly, I want to inform the House that long pending demand, that was selection process of outstanding sports personnel, has finally been completed and provisional selection list has been issued. Formal appointment orders shall be issued after examining the representation sought. The department is working on the modalities for regularization of Rehabre Khel candidates. The process has been fast-tracked so that regularization orders are issued as per the scheme in the shortest possible time. The department is simultaneously working on conducting DPCs so that more posts become available for eligible Rehabre Khels for regularization. Honorable Speaker, sir, I assure this august House that all the issues and demands raised by honorable members of this House during the proceedings of the House or during pre-budget consultations have been taken note of by my departments, which shall be examined objectively on merits. I further assure that departments under my charge shall continue to work with commitment, innovation, and accountability to fulfill the aspirations of the people of Jammu and Kashmir state. Last but not the least, I want to thank all the officers and officials who have worked entirely in compiling the information and making this session of the Assembly a success.
Yes, complete.
और Rehabre Khel तो सुनिया तो सोने लाया थे गवर्नमेंट बनाने.
Yes,
सर ये मुझे तंग करते रहते हैं. मैं अकेला मुकाबला कर लेता हूं सर इनसे. सर मैं जाते जाते बोलूंगा कि ये सारी चीजें बेमानी हैं. अगर हम ये जो वबा है, ठीक है सर, आप बैठ जाओ यार, बैठ जाओ, आप भाई हो हमारे. हमारी 90 लोगों की जिम्मेवारी है ये जो बीमारी ड्रग्स की, इसके खिलाफ लड़ना. सर मैं जाते जाते कंक्लूजन पे एक शेर बोलूंगा. एक शेर मैंने बोलना कुछ और था, लेकिन लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट आई वांट टू थैंक ऑल द ऑफिसर्स एंड ऑफिशियल्स. विद दिस वर्ड आई रिक्वेस्ट द ऑनरेबल मेंबर्स, जो मेरे भाई भी हैं, to withdraw the cut motions and pass the demands. Thank you very much.